Alright, today I'll be showing you how to do a transmission fluid change in my 2011 Chevy Cruze. Alright, your first step is going to be to jack the car up and to take off your engine shield. If you have had the recall work done, then you won't have to worry about this because they will have pretty much cut this whole thing away. If you have a newer model than a 2011, you probably have a modified engine shield and don't have to worry about this step. But if you didn't have the recall work done or you replaced it yourself, you'll have to remove that, and I'll put a link in the video on a different video I made about the engine shield and why I replaced mine after the warranty work, and that'll also show you how to take yours off. Now I'm going to be doing a transmission fluid change, not a flush. If you want to see what the difference is between the two, then you can Google that yourself. I don't believe I need to do a flush, nor do I want to pay to have the dealership do the flush, nor do I have really want to have the tools to do the flush, because that would involve removing these guys and then pumping some in and letting it squirt out everywhere. And these, I don't see how these are going to come off real easy or where they go. So I'm actually going to change it twice. I'm going to drain it, put new stuff in, let the car run, drive around the block, let it circulate, and then drain it again, because a lot of this fluid sits in your torque converter. And then so this way I'll be getting most of it out. So first step is make sure you can get this top cap off. This is going to be your fill. I'll show you where the check one is on the side of the transmission when we get to that step. Alright, underneath the motor here, here's our transmission. Nice and clean, it looks like. I'm glad to see no leaks on this American car. And right here is our drain bolt. That's a 10mm. So I'm going to take that off, and we're going to drain that out, and then I'll be back. There's the engine drain bolt right there. So gives you an idea. It's on the driver's side. Can't miss it. Alright, that's not a 10mm bolt, that's an 11mm bolt, and that's also 11mm bolt on the side of the engine. You're going to torque both of those to about 5 foot-pounds when you're done. Alright, I got the bottom drain bolt out and the top fill bolt. You can see the hole there. Now I also took the car off the jacks so it's level when it's draining. And you can see it. So I'm going to let this drain for a little bit and we'll get back to you. Alright, got the fluid drained. Now I measured how much fluid came out using this old container here. Now online it said, and what I found is there should be 4.2 quarts that come out, but I only got 3. I'm thinking I was a little low, so I'm going to put 3.5 back in the transmission. Then I'm going to take it for a little quick drive, get through all the gears, get it mixed up, come back and drain it, refill it, and then I'll show you how to check it the proper way. Also, make sure you're using Dexron 6 VI. It's the only thing you want to use. Try to use something better than a napogram. Alright, changed it once. I just put 3.5 new quarts in, because that's when I measured it, that's what came out. So now I'm going to start the car up, hold the brake, put it through the gears real quick, forward, reverse, neutral. Make sure your car's level. You're going to need the tire off. If you don't know how the tire takes off, then just have someone else do this. And we're gonna, as the car's running, you see that little, come on, focus on that. That little bolt out there. Once the car's running, we're gonna take that out. And then if fluid's not dripping out of that, we're gonna start putting more fluid in the funnel until you see fluid coming out. And that's how you check to see how much fluid you need in there while the car's running. Alright, took it for a drive around the block, and because we live in the country here, it's a country block, so that was about 15 minutes. Things should have got up to operating temperature. While it was running, when I got back, you can see I unscrewed that, and it was just, wasn't coming out, so I started putting more in until it started coming out. We got the level here. You want to make sure it's level. Just find a level. I'll be putting the cap back on. Altogether, I used 8 quarts of Valvoline Dexron 6, full synthetic. Also, make sure you torque your bolts to 5 foot-pounds. Alright, I took some samples when I was doing this. This is the first time I drained it. Dirty. This is after I filled it, then redrained it. Dirty, but a little better. I didn't take a sample last time I did it because I didn't really want to pull the bottom plug out again. Well, that's brand new. If we look at these three here, that was the first drain, second, that's brand new. You can see how close those look. You can see the difference, how that's darker. That's more red. That's your brand new. So I assume I'm in between here. If not, you're more here. So, just a little thing I did. Thank you for watching this video on how to change transmission fluid in a 2011 Chevy Cruze. This should be the same procedure for other first generation Cruzes. Some side notes, looking online I kept finding things would say that this would be, the change would take 5.4 quarts or 4.2 quarts. Mine ended up being 3.5, so make sure you measure what you take out. Alright, any questions and concerns, please leave it in the comment section below, and have a good day.